Hello and welcome. We're the team at Vendor Society, and we're sharing bite-sized vendor tips and ideas in our interview series. I'm Katy Luxem, the Senior Content Manager at Vendor Society and eCommerce Nurse. And I'm here with Georgina Saxby, our Senior Client Success Manager. Our topic today is the Born to Run program. This feature allows vendors to launch products more easily and potentially achieve success with listings faster on Amazon. As Georgina has helped clients with this program, we're grateful she can answer a few fast questions on this topic. Thanks for being here, Georgina.
You're welcome.
Okay, so first question, the Born to Run program is something an existing vendor can apply for. Can you tell us a little bit about the scheme and when vendors might encounter it?
Sure. So the Born to Run program is great for new product or products that Amazon has not ordered before. So a little bit about the scheme is that it was designed essentially if you were launching a product that you knew was going to be successful right away, you would have the choice to tell Amazon how many they should buy. And in order to do that, you then sign a few conditions with Amazon about it. But it's supposed to help with the problem of launching products and Amazon only ordering one. So it just means that you can tell them order 20 straight away, and then you can start selling and not have this time lag of Amazon ordering one every 4 weeks and then it taking 6 months before it really gets off the ground. And when you might encounter it is usually when you're uploading a new product. You could have been a vendor for many years and you're just adding a new range, or it could be a product that you've had for many years on Amazon and hasn't sold any just because they don't have them in stock, but it would always be on a product that doesn't have stock or is new.
Okay, that makes sense. So how does a product qualify for Born to Run? Is there an ideal product type or situation that vendors should know about going in, or is it just kind of any product that meets that kind of criteria you just mentioned?
Yeah, almost any product, at least in my experience, has qualified for Born to Run. It's typically the vendor who qualifies for Born to Run. And there are some cases where products won't qualify. So that would be if they aren't brand new or Amazon has stock, or perhaps they're buying it from another vendor that you didn't know about, situations like that. But for the most part, as long as the product is new and they don't have any stock, it should qualify for Born to Run.
Sounds good. And on the flip side, what are the cons of the Born to Run program? It seems like maybe stock levels or unpredictability with new products might be an issue. How do vendors plan for any drawbacks of the Born to Run program?
So when you sign up for the Born to Run program with your new product, you will sign a set of terms and conditions, which say that Amazon will order X quantity of your product. And in exchange for that, you will invest a certain amount of money into advertising. And you also agree that if the product does not sell within a certain time frame, either Amazon will return it to you or you'll give it to them for a reduced price. So like if it doesn't sell in 90 days, then Amazon will only invoice for 50% of the cost price, something like that. So those are kind of like the cons. But I would say if you're confident in your product, you have good reviews, you have good content, just make sure everything is in order. And make sure that you are doing what Amazon suggests, like investing in ads and anything else that you can do to start getting traffic to the website. There shouldn't really be too many drawbacks. Finally, just make sure you don't overdo it. Just maybe start with like 1 or 2 cases and don't go for 100 units straight away, because Amazon do order every week. So if they do run out of stock, you should get a purchase order the following week.
That makes sense. So it seems like Born to Run is great. It's a new product that you foresee doing well. Maybe you just need an extra boost to get the Amazon flywheel going. But going back a step further, how can vendors know if new products are even a good idea? And how can they demonstrate this to Amazon if they're already a vendor, or maybe even a smaller vendor that doesn't have that much history?
I would say as long as you're very invested in your experience with Amazon and growing with Amazon, and you are entering and using their programs such as Amazon Vine, making sure that you have good content and everything like that, as long as you can demonstrate that to Amazon, that should be enough for them to realize that you are very invested and the product will probably do well, at least in the area that you have researched and sell off Amazon. If you can provide any information on that too, that would be helpful. Sales on your Shopify store or to other retailers, that always helps with Amazon vendor managers if they can see what your sales are through other retailers. And then in terms of just knowing if new products are a good idea or not, I would say that's just a good thing to do as a business in general. Amazon won't discriminate against any certain type of product, and they also won't do the research, like keyword research. That would be up to you, as this program is essentially signed to say you're taking all the risk in entering your items.
Definitely. So is there anything else vendors should know about Born to Run, or any last pieces of advice for using the program?
Just what I mentioned before about not entering too many units, I would say is my biggest piece of advice with this program. Definitely use it. It's awesome. There's so many cases, in my experience at least, where Amazon just don't order products at all for no reason that I can find. So definitely good to use it even if you enter 1 or 2 units to start with.
Great. Thank you, Georgina, for explaining a little bit about the Born to Run program and for jumping on with us today.
Thank you for listening to the Vendor Society interview series by eCommerce Nurse. We are a boutique agency specialising in account management, marketing and consulting for vendors and sellers on Amazon. For more interviews, roundtables, blogs and information about all our services, visit vendorsociety.com and ecommercenurse.com.